Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is our last All with Sonic round of the week in the RGZ Custom. He titled this, I Finally Understand How to Play This Thing, and I'm looking forward to that because I'm not sure I do. I've had some rounds with it that I thought were good, but I'm pretty sure I could do better, so let's see what Sonic has got, because I suspect he will probably have gotten better than me on this. Yeah, RGZ Custom has a burst fire machine gun that it takes some work to stun with it. But also has grenade launchers and hip-mounted beam guns that stun a lot faster. And yeah, okay, well, got that kill. So I just kind of went right in there and kept the person still long enough to do as much damage as possible. And as you can see, this is a fairly recent match because there's a Girozulu EH on his team. And good damage there. Let's see. There's an Ifrit Schneid down there. Which, one thing, I played against somebody recently, and I'm not sure they realized that the Ifrit Schneid is not a stealth mobile suit, because they kept just making moves like they thought it acted like the Noct. It does not. It does not. It doesn't. I don't think it even has a smoke dispenser. So, see, biosensor's kicked in because he took a lot of damage there when he dropped. So, I think he managed to. Well, he managed to stun that Stark Jagan with something, but it was not enough to keep it still to kill. Looks like from the scores, I think Sonic has gotten the only kill so far. So, see how that goes. But yeah, right now 805 to 2583. That's not uncommon. Sometimes your team takes the first wipe, and just you kind of have to be patient with it. And every so often you'll run across a teammate who isn't, and that can just make things worse. But because they will either be a little bit too mad to go on, or they'll just disconnect, and either one just does not do you much good. Let's see, good just enough damage there from a distance to finish off the one weakened mobile suit. That one is running off. Number 2 is calling for help. They are kind of up in the middle of everything, but yeah, Sonic's just going to deal with the Ifrit because it's the closest thing at the moment. And both the things around number 2 were fairly low on health, so it looks like what Sonic is focusing on is using something to get a drop, get somebody stunned, knock them down with the downswing, and then use missiles or whatever else you may have to damage especially their legs once they're down. Which, yeah, that is I don't know that I'd have thought of it in specific, because again, you just sometimes with suits with this many different weapons, you just expect to be moving from stun to stun to stun. And that's not necessarily something the RGZ Custom can do. It has a lot of good weapons, but they don't all stun long enough to really keep a good stun lock going the way other multi-weapon things at 600 can do. So, yeah, that's one way of doing things, especially if you're only fighting one thing at a time. When you're fighting more than one thing at a time, I can imagine you can probably use the grenades and the hip guns to, hopefully hand out enough stuns near you to help your team get the edge. It does have a few other weapons that are only available in mobile armor mode that are pretty good. Has a beam cannon in the nose, which does pretty significant damage when it's charged. Has, I believe, different missiles and some beam guns, so yeah, all very good things. And there's that Stark Jagan again. Okay, and see, Stark Jagan swapped out for this, which is, I think, what was that? Okay, I think there might have been a tiny little, jump in the video here, but if so, that's probably on me, because, I may have had some hiccups during the download, so, but yeah, there was just a slight jump there, and I'm not sure what was going on. That said, let's see. Now, I'll have to see if it actually does that when I load this into Vegas as well, because that's the real question. Hopefully it loads into Vegas without giving any trouble. Currently it is 7630 to 5564. I'm not sure what happened when Sonic was attacking that EH a minute ago, but it just, everything jumped. And I hope that's not my computer doing that, because that's the second video this session that has just suddenly, you know, just kind of skipped like that. And if it is my computer doing it, that means that the audio and video are not going to sync up. So this could be, you know, hopefully I don't have a whole week full of, you know, like, weird videos. We'll see. Let's see, that is... Okay, well, that is somebody who managed to take out the one thing down there. That is a... Is that the EH? I think it is. Yeah, because again, Naginata thought it might be a DJ SER, which would also have one, so... Yeah, I think it is. So... it's hard to tell down here in the cloudy deep, but either way, Sonic got the kill, and now it's time to just fly up out of here. When I was trying to get that Byron Isolde round from last week, I kept having the same problem, and I kept doing it to myself every time, which is that I would pick out Byron Isolde on those rounds when I had was on a map with a lot of water. It's like transformable suits can transform out and fly out of the water. Flying suits cannot fly once they touch water. So I was literally picking the worst possible time to bring the thing out. So, but yeah, it kind of seems like the real secret to the RGZ custom is to pile on damage after things have been downed, and also just otherwise like indiscriminate violence. It seems like it's better at just taking opportunistic shots at whatever, you know, happens to be there when you turn, than it is at doing like dedicated damage to a single target sometimes. Or I may be misinterpreting entirely, but either way, it's been a really solid round, and Sonic is and his team are going to win it here. And something Vulcaned him in the back. I think it was that Hyakushiki Kai that just went by. And no, DJ SER, those have really good Vulcans, so that tracks. Yeah, they have the good Vulcans, so 25 seconds and a, what, almost, no, 5,300 point lead, I think it is. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this one. I think they'd have to wipe the whole team with full assists to get even in the neighborhood, so let's see. And Sonic's about to be able to spawn back in. And yeah, I think the thing about the RGZ custom to me is it's good, I like it, but a lot of its best weapons I feel like are in Wave Rider mode, and in ground missions it's really hard to find good opportunities to get those out. But maybe that's me. Either way, top damage at 101,000, very nice. Let's see the other stats, just out of curiosity. 5 kills, 2 deaths, 3,600, just below the top scorer. Very nice. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, so if this and one other video get, like, seriously out of sync, let me know, because that'll just mean there's a problem on my end I need to fix somewhere.